Hello there, this is Ryan from Burley Bricks coming to you live from my obscene Lego room. And today we are building, where did it go? This Lego Creator 3-in-1, 31136 Exotic Parrot. It's 253 pieces and it retails for $25 Canadian. Now it's a 3-in-1, which I have yet to build on this channel. And full disclosure, I've never done a 3-in-1 where I've built all three. I've never bothered to dismantle and rebuild. So I thought, you know what? Why not try it? So I'm going to be doing three builds, but different videos. And I'm going to end with the parrot. So this one I'm going to do, let's do the frog. I know there's usually like the wow piece, and the rest of them, I really do like the 3-in-1s, and I don't know what to expect. So when I'm done later, I'll dismantle, and then tomorrow I will build the next one. So let's try this. I feel like the one that they usually feature on the picture on the box, because they usually do the big one and then the two other ones, which are like hint hint at the one that we spent the most time on. Uh, I think those ones used up the most pieces, and then the other ones are kind of, you know, they don't. So we'll see how many pieces are left over. And where is my, I don't know, where my thing's gone. My BB. Oh well. This one isn't too heavy, so it should be fine. So let's get to it. This is the frog. Now, I'm not sure if you can hear this, but my downstairs neighbor is being very loud today. Um, the point where I can hear her word for word. So if any of that picks up, please laugh. And then I have another neighbor on this side who usually comes home around this time, and then they have two dogs and they bark a lot. Not usually in this room that much. This is more the storage area that I'm trying to use more uh for, for this. And this is usually where I store my Lego. And yeah, so let's build this, the frog we're building, right? Yeah, this one looks like it's probably the smallest. Um, but I do really love the creator ones. I'm trying to think of the first, like the 3-in-1s. I think it was like a bicycle shop that I got a few years ago. And that may have been one of my first Lego sets. Like I played with it as a kid, but when I got older, I stopped. It was really expensive. I brought this up a few times before, but a few years ago, I thought, I'll buy this one set. We went to a Chapters, which is a Canadian Chapters Indigo like bookstore, and they had this little clearance rack, and they had this like one little set on it that was in this plastic cup. My partner collects magic cards, so I thought maybe I'll do maybe I'll start collecting something nerdy too. Big mistake. They went from like 0 to 60. Next thing I know, I'm I'm just buying it all the time, and so the 3-in-1s were like one of the first. They were my gateway drug. And there's been some really great ones. I actually just dismantled one. I thought about keeping it to do post build thoughts, but I didn't build all of the versions. But it's from this. I think it's still available, but it's a medieval set. It looks like a castle that you can build in other ways. And I actually kept that one built for a really long time, which I don't do. It had fantastic pieces, but there's always a point where you have to make a choice, like, should I keep this displayed or should I use it for pieces and free up some space? Because though I have a whole Lego room, I actually don't have a whole lot of space. I have one shelf for, the modulars that they release every year that I haven't bought the last couple of. Do have the boutique hotel that I plan on building, but I feel like that's going to be done in a couple of parts because I did a set yesterday that was 900 and let's see, it's over here, 974 pieces, and that took me 2 hours. So, and I don't want to rush the experience, right? So maybe I'll take my time. It's a long weekend coming up. Maybe I'll do it in a couple of parts, or maybe I'll just do like the ground floor and then the upstairs. Um, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Um, I'm also making some changes with my layout and how things are displayed. So I'm also kind of thinking, what if I build that and then I change things around, um, and then I realize, oh, I should have waited till I changed things around before I did that because now it doesn't look that great. But these are the thoughts that plague me that keep me from getting anything actually done. I should just do it, right? So I'm getting a new microphone. I know my sound quality isn't the best. I have it, but getting there's been some technical difficulties with it, and um, it'll get sorted soon. But sometimes, when I come in here after work or on my lunch break, I don't have a whole lot of time, and I just want to build. I want to build and not have to mess around with stuff. So I just sort of default back to what I know works, and I just do that. Um, so, whoops. So now we're building this frog. He's a very colorful frog. I guess, this torso. It looks like his feet are going to be. Yeah, this book is really thick. Looks like his feet are going to be wings, which is interesting. I think it's like a tree frog. I'm not sure. Let me know. These look like more tropical um, frogs. I'm from Canada, so we don't. I don't think we have anything like that except for at the zoo. Um, but they're very beautiful. This is a very beautiful set. I did pay full price for it, but at the same time, it's because I was getting a free. Um, but the price per piece is like spot on. I try to do like 10 cents, so like if it's $25, then I hope that it has at least 250 pieces, and this one has 254. Let's see, what am I doing here? So I just did this. This one looks like the colors might be a little off. They look a little bit darker, and that's sort of challenging because you know this is weird too. I find these newer sets, the printing in the books aren't super great, but anyway, maybe the quality is different. This feels more. I don't know. Is this going to be a times two? No, but it's going to be. We're gonna have to do this and then do it again, but the opposite way. Anyway, let me know in the comments, BT dubs. Did I mess this up? I feel like I messed this up. Okay. This has to go this way. I didn't mess this up. Okay. Let me know in the comments. Do you have a favorite Creator 3-in-1? And if is this your favorite Creator 3-in-1? Did you buy this one? And if you did, which one did you build? Which one do you have displayed? As you can tell, I'm very nosy and I want to know all of these things about you. Um, so, mess up. This is gonna go here. Okay. Okay. So this is one of its legs. What, did I build this backwards? What did I do? I put this on backwards. Of course I did. You can always count on me to mess things up. So that 2 hour build from yesterday was actually, that makes that looks more like it was actually, it was just a 200 piece set that I just kept messing up over and over. But this is the front leg. Okay, I thought I was making his face because that kind of looked like eyes. There's some really nice pieces in this. A nice colorful set. This actually looks like one of those little packs that you can buy. And I mean, I guess you could buy it for those reasons. But this could easily be one of those classic sets that you buy, and it's like, you know, the tropical, because they have like wheels, that they have like stuff like that, and this can be more like, the tropical one. Where's this go? Okay. Yeah, this frog is a little, don't want to say basic, but or maybe I'm just too early on here. Oh, a printed eyepiece. You can never have too many of those. I actually had so many of them from buying those classic sets that I started to fill them in bags and I wanted to sell them off. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to make Christmas ornaments out of these. And maybe I should do a video about that, but maybe closer to Christmas. I don't know. Um, but I don't know how many of those are ones that I personally did. Is this look right? He looks a little wonky. Oh, they're in the middle. That's why I did this wrong. Again, just too busy talking about Christmas in March that I'm getting these frog eyes messed up. This is always challenging when you have to put a one by one round in the middle of something. I find I always get it wrong. Okay, that looks a lot better because his eye was kind of like slanting out to the side before. No, it's not. Great. Okay, that frog looks great. Now, take back what I said earlier. So now we're doing the other side. So basically, do it reverse. I think I mentioned that in the other video where it's like, do this, but do it reverse. As far as it doesn't say, get a mirror out, look in the mirror, go back to the start, and look at the instructions in a mirror, and do it that way. Sorry, I'm hungry. Wonder if my my stomach ever you can ever hear my stomach. Okay. Sometimes I get sort of turned around because I keep my instructions on the side in case someone wants to build along with me, which would be fun. You have this set, or maybe you're thinking about buying the set, but want to see how it looks. You want to see someone build it? I can be that someone. No, sorry, yeah, no, it kind of gets a little confusing in that regard. All of these sets confuse me. Okay, that's its other leg, so it's coming together. Oh, it just went off again. Okay. Uh, okay. So I'm glad I started with this one because I want to tear them all apart, like when I'm done, and then rebuild, like do each of them. And this one obviously uses up the least amount of pieces, which is good because then it's less for me to tear down. And and as Roger would say in American Dad, la la, we built a frog. Uh, That's the matches, matchy matchy, always always. But yeah, that's the frog, and these are all the extra pieces. So I mean, this is basically like a polybag level of pieces. They could have done more. They could have done more with this, I think. Like look at all this extra stuff. Like you could have done a frog and like another little scene with this frog. Like there's another 3-in-1 that's an octopus that I have. It's an octopus, and then there's like a a deep sea diving vessel. If you could have done, I don't know, you could have made a lily pad or something with these extra pieces. It doesn't seem, I don't know. It's a little disappointed that they like this is more than half of the pieces that are left. I feel like this was a design challenge. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think they could have done more with this. This frog could have been bigger, you know? A giant frog selects as a parrot. So like if you look at this, huh? So if you look at these other instructions, like you see this fish has a little scene that it's on. Even the parrot has this like flowery scene, and this is just the frog. That's underwhelming. They're probably thinking no one's building this frog. They're gonna build the parrot. Let's be real. So anyway, that's the frog. That's the frog, and that's all these extra pieces. And let me know in the comments, were you also disappointed by this frog build? Because yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.